This week's assignment was about technology in the classroom. I surveyed 16 teachers, K through 12, asking them about their effects of technology in the classroom and looking to see how they implemented the ISTE standards in teaching today. Let's take a look at my survey now. So I had some basic information, but then I wanted to know about what levels of technology integration they were familiar with. So I went and I did that, and I actually had 50% of my population say that they were infused in technology. I got some great data from here, and those responses look something like this with the information. Additionally, I also went and surveyed 3 teachers. Among these teachers, they had great interviews, and I would actually like to show these interviews now. Thanks. How comfortable are you with tech? And take it away.
I would say on a scale, 1 to 10 scale, I'm probably at an 8 or 9 with technology. I'm very comfortable with it, but I feel like sometimes I'm not very savvy as far as what's out there. I'm not very innovative that way. Once I find something that's cool, a new app or a new program, then I'll run with it. But sometimes, you know, the person next to me has been using something for a long time, and it's just not even in my wheelhouse yet. And so then once it becomes in my wheelhouse, then I'm like all about it.
Great.
Yeah. I think that I use technology as an instructional tool, I don't know, not as much as I should, but part of the time I use it to supplement, especially with science and history. You know, you can bring in so many great visuals with tech. I feel like the kids do a lot of projects using technology, but instructionally sometimes, you know, we stick to the book as well. What kinds of tech do students have access to in the classroom? Well, we are an elementary school, and in our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, we have one-to-one Chromebooks. So we're lucky that way. We also have a computer lab, so we have other access to different programs that are on those computers that aren't on their Chromebooks. And yeah. Is there some form of technology you wish you had in the classroom? You know, I'm not very savvy with making videos, and I wish we had either cameras or something to make mini movies. I know that we can use programs that are on our Chromebooks, but we don't have the devices, we don't have the tools for that other piece. So I think that would be really cool. Some of the positive effects of tech in the classroom, the kids love it. They're so savvy with it. For example, we do a state report. In 5th grade, that's a huge part of what we do. And one of the teachers next to me does a very traditional state report. You know, they've got 15 topics that they're researching, and they do 5,000 note cards, and they come up with this typed research report. Probably very similar project that she's been doing for the last 30 years in her career. I take a different spin on the state report, and I've changed it up every year. This year, our state report was a road trip through the state of their choice. They chose 8 different cities with purpose that they were going to visit on their road trip. So for example, they had to go to the state capitol, and they had to research, you know, all the elements of government that you would be exposed to if you were in the state capitol. And they had to write about it, so they had to include at least 1 paragraph. Most of them included more. Anyway, they had all these different cities. Well, their report was a Google Slides document. And it was really cool because their first slide, instead of just grabbing a picture of a map online, they used a map outline, and they had to create an interactive map of their entire road trip. And so the skills that they were learning by using that technology, you know, our state report was so much more than just learning about a state, and so much more than even just doing research. It was really about getting super comfortable with all the tech involved. They were embedding music, they were doing animations, they had different kinds of images on in their slideshow. It's really a good project.
kids in this classroom basically have iPads as the main technology that they use, which there are components for our language arts and math that go with the iPads that they use most frequently. Other than that, there are a bunch of apps that they use. And yeah, I wish I had a smartboard because my computer's here and the whiteboard's over there. And when I need to change to the next page on certain programs, I
Run back and forth from
from the whiteboard, the writing on it,
the computer.
back to the computer, switch to the next page. Positive effects, technology in the classroom. The technology can sometimes allow students to access things in a different way or that they wouldn't be able to if they didn't have the technology. So it's good during those times. A negative, I'm of the belief that kids don't need too much screen time, and I think they can use it as a crutch at certain times.
What do you think are some of the positive effects of technology in the classroom?
Oh gosh. Keeping up with the world. It's extremely important to be technologically savvy. And it gives them the opportunity to open doors that my generation did not have.
What are some of the downsides of technology in the classroom?
Screen time keeps us from socializing.